Twitch, hello, YouTube, and it's more Hearthstone, and I'm playing after the huge patch. A patch which I think will have more impact than the expansion had entirely. A lot of heavy hitters from the old big decks got hit with some nerfs, including some of the big perpetrators of cards which made launching starships really challenging to do, basically not making it worthwhile. Two of the cards in particular are Reska, and the other one is Reno. Reno is basically being destroyed as a card. I don't see Highland decks being as strong as they were before, and they weren't that strong, to be fair, before. Reska's got 5 mana added onto it, and maybe this gives you time to launch your starship before Reska steals one of your pieces. The other thing about this patch was Rogue got a lot of nerfs to cards that saw play in other classes, but a lot of buffs to cards that only saw play in its class, aka it got all starship pieces buffed, basically. Gravitational Displacer has 1/1 added to its stat line. That's pretty strong. Scrounging Shipwright is now a Battlecry, not a Death Rattle. That's pretty strong. And Starship Schematic reduces the cost of the starship piece you generate by 1. That also seems pretty strong. And I've actually thrown in Dimensional Core as well. This card got a 1 mana reduction and lost 1 attack in the process. It's still not great, but you know what? Let's try and generate a ginormous starship that gets duplicated by the Gravitational Displacer. In terms of the other cards I've got in the deck, I've got some of the Thief package in just general. So we've got a copy of Stick Up in here as well, just to generate me some value to try and keep me alive. Kaja'mite Creation to give me more cards from other classes to help me enable Velarok. We can backstep. Shadowstep Velarok as well to give me more attacking purposes. And we can actually just, you know, Shadowstep some of these cards just to give me some value. It's really just some sort of like tempo-ish value type deck is kind of what I'm aiming this at right now. One of the other big things we can do, since we're generating starships from other classes, we can play Tess to create another big starship. So this kind of gives me another big play further down the line. It's just kind of like the meme card I've added to the deck. So I think without further ado, oh, and the Exodar as well got buffed as well, so most of the cards in this archetype have been buffed. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you, I still don't think this is going to be very good. But we have to try, you know. The devs put in a lot of work into the patches. Let's see if it's actually paid off. Jaquel, number 9, thank you for the follow as well, much appreciated. My slight concern right now is that I still think that some of the tempo-ish aggro decks are going to be pretty strong. Even with the nerf to Lamplighter, for example, I still suspect Elemental Mage is really strong. Oh my god, have I found the mirror? How have they got stats, by the way? I was actually trying to look for this deck.
And hoist the sails.
And I couldn't find any information on it. Oh, I could find very, very little information, but I guess Firestone has some additional information that I didn't have. Oh, by the way, I also did Crystal Welder to this deck, which I don't think is a very good card either. But I figured since, you know, I'm trying out the Dimensional Core, I've actually stacked this deck so full of starship pieces. Surely it's going to be okay, right? Alright, we have a Specimen Claw. Not my favorite starship piece, but it's Elemental Rogue. We're not the same. I will trade. I will take the value option. I do have to be slightly careful because I have Tess in the deck.
I will not weather away so easily.
Wow, I've not seen anyone trying to play the Lamplighter Rogue deck for some time. Very bold to play it when, you know, Lamplighter is in a pretty garbage state right now. I was toying... Actually, I should just trade, I think. I was toying with Frost Striking it, but why do I care? This is more annoying for my opponent anyway, because this thing's just going to attack their minions as they play them. I can save prep for Dubious as well, which is a pretty good play. And if this thing does die, Crystal Welder becomes a 2-mana 4/5 taunt. Hello, Ceaseless. Let's discover again.
My shiny.
That could go wrong with the Tess play. We might need to be careful with my Tess, because that's not just my board. It's your opponent's. So I might actually heal my opponent with Tess. It's pretty good for spell bursting. Oh, I know what it is. It's Quasar. It's Quasar Rogue, isn't it? But with an elemental package on it. Right, not worth barrel rolling. I guess we'll take Skeleton Crew. Not a great card. Maybe we'll play it, though. I kind of want to play this, though. Math's slightly awkward right now.
Am I outnumbered? Outplanned?
You know what? If I don't get infinite value off this, the Starship will save me instead.
Scorch the sands!
Put that on the Starship. We have to. It's not the best option, but it's the funniest option. Also, if I do get Spell Burst on my Starship, it's a pretty good card to burst.
Witness true arcane magic.
Wow, the tech.
How enigmatic.
Alright. Better to be lucky than good. I think we take this time to launch the Starship as well.
Witness true arcane
Alright.
magic. How enigmatic.
You're running out of cards, opponent. You're running out of cards. I hate to trade the 5-1 into the 2-3 here. Actually, I should have played Skeleton Crew. I really wanted to draw because I felt like I was running out of stuff. If my opponent's deck is what I think it is, I actually should grab this. Because I'm pretty certain they're going to try and OTK me. Well, not OTK me. I think they're going to do some damage with, like, Incendious into a cycle. After the spell, right? Save me, crew.
You nautic mandible!
That doesn't really do it for me. Why could you not have gained one attack? It's fine. Don't worry, we have the Exodar.
You belong to the bar now.
Wow. Discovered from the past, by the way. Whatever. We're just going to gain an actual shit ton of armor and win the game that way. I just need to balance my turn well. It's fine. It is what it is. Do I want to just play Tess next turn? Four, two. So this is Cycle Rogue, right? Effectively what I'm playing against.
This ship would fall apart without me.
2, 6. I knew I was going to hit that with the heel. Oh my god. Couldn't have got any worse options here. Crazy.
Drown in the depths.
Okay. I don't think Cycle Rogue normally runs this heavy elemental package with it, though. That seems to be a homebrew. But this just bouncing Incendius back indefinitely is certainly a thing. Alright, you're an 1828. I'm gonna have to add the pieces to my hand, you know, to give me enough. Oh no, I'll just play Ceaseless.
I have seen creation. and I will bring destruction.
I'm pretty certain they have a... Did they play Dubious... What's his name? They played one Dubious Purchase. I need to bait the other one out before I play my... I mean, I guess I don't. It's only going to kill one guy.
Everything is a melting pot.
How big are you, by the way? 18. Okay, there's Dubious Purchase number 2. I'd love to get lifesteal on this if I could, but... Launch it, fill my hands with ship pieces, so that I can play a ginormous guy again. It does leave me in a bit of a questionable position armor-wise, though, if I do that. But what does Rogue do about this? I think we just send it. With armor. Like, that's a lot of armor. No. My only other question is, do I start using the spell burst? I guess I will.
Drown in the depths.
And then play around MCT. For the love of God, play around MCT. What order does this work in? Oh, my divine shield! Oh, whatever, it was going anyway. Because I doubt that deck runs any more removal. Holy moly, there is a lighter in that deck still. They've done it. They fixed it. Starship's viable? Question mark. Of n equals 1. Maybe. Oh, sorry. Just one thing I want to check. Sorry, before I go in. This is a personal thing. Yeah, let me just rotate that. There you go. Although I believe the Tavern Brawl this week is not necessarily interesting. In fact, I think it's quite the opposite. I think it's quite boring, but it's different. I think it's not a PvP one, it's a PvE, right? I might check that out.
Edwin versus Morgul.
Oh, Shaman, you had all of your cards nerfed. What are you going to do about the Rogue deck with all the buffed cards?
One note solves any problem.
All right. Goodbye. I will say one of my other feelings with the patch. I suspect Nature Shaman is actually really good again. Not that I thought it was bad, but there's definitely a world where I could see Nature Shaman like fitting in the game again. It was really just getting outraced a little bit. But it shouldn't do anymore.
Drown in the depths.
Cool.
Shiny, my shiny.
You know what? Plate Grit is kind of an interesting idea. So is Divine Star, but again, if I play Tess and Tess is in hand, I don't want to kill my own Tess. Turn the Tide will always be good with Tess. I guess I could prep turn.
Well, well.
Yeah, let's prep turn. It's just safer. And I think I will take... I've already attacked. I won't take the damage. I would have done if I could. I forgot I'd already attacked with Quick Pick. Okay, it's Asteroid Shaman. Right, I've got like 8 Starship pieces in my deck. Where are they? Can I have one of them, please?
Drown in the depths.
Thank you. I toyed as well with this deck. By the way, I've gone with a very safe list right now. I suspect this could be refined considerably. But I was toying with trying to put Sonya in the deck because there's a few one-cost spells in the deck.
Go with the
But I couldn't quite fit it. Or at least, I think if I put Sonya in the deck, I couldn't put Tess. But I think Tess would be more fun to build into the Starship from. Alright, Rush, Wind Fury, Starship Piece, Death Rattle summoning minion with cost equal to this means attack. That seems pretty despairing for my opponent, considering they untargetedly hit my board.
Drown in the depths.
Lifesteal also seems pretty fun. So does Biopod for that matter. So does Guiding Figure for that matter. If I'm building for what I need to do to beat my opponent, surely Lifesteal is the right answer, right?
Planned?
If I can get some sort of fast option onto it, like Rush or the Spell Burst where it, you know, attacks with it, or just having it attack a minion, we'd be in a pretty good spot. I was also toying with bouncing these back because I got Tess. Oh, the molded nerf. My face is protected. Bounce a Nimbus back is also a fun idea. It gives me an elemental, gives me some value.
Take shelter.
Is that crazy? It's a little bit crazy. You know what? I'm not doing a lot this turn otherwise.
The calm before the storm.
Alright, I'm becoming Burgle Rogue, don't mind me. I did play an elemental last turn, next turn. Okay. That's funny. It's actually a pretty big guy to get back as well with Tess, so... I think all in all, maybe I didn't deserve to, but I came out pretty well there.
Hang on! It's a rocky ride! Drown in the depths!
It's Elemental Rogue versus kind of Elemental Shaman, Asteroid Shaman. Should probably kill them.
Witness true
Should probably kill that.
arcane magic. How enigmatic.
It's fine. Interesting. Oh, they're going to assume they're going to draw an asteroid. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. Okay. Their deck is just full of asteroids at this point. We'll take a trolley problem if you don't mind. I have played way too many minions. I'd say I've played way too many minions. I've played so many minions that I won't get all my minions that I've played from other classes onto the board. Hopefully I get the 2 Starship pieces, though.
None can comprehend the expanse of my power.
Witness true arcane magic.
I'm not surprised this card didn't get touched, but I'm semi-surprised it didn't get touched. It's a really strong card. I guess it didn't because it's like the one good new card from the new expansion. Can you please stop hitting me in the face? Ah, my face! Okay.
How enigmatic.
Wow, that was something.
Okay. That hurt. Double trade Tess, maybe? I could Exodar and bounce the Exodar. I think that might also be a pretty reasonable shout right now, just gaining the armor. Double trade.
Drown in the depths.
Alright, some sustenance. I'm sure Shaman has no way to deal with a 9/8 Lifesteal Taunt. The Taunt, Divine Shield, sorry. Alright, create more asteroids, see what I care. No more draw, please.
You are but a blip in space-time.
Who's ready for another round?
Wow, that is so unbelievably greasy. You kind of deserve to lose, in my opinion.
Drown in the depths.
Alright, back to 36 health. Very nice. So I could do with playing Tess sooner rather than later. I'd like for my board to have been cleared, though, before then.
was something.
That's incredible. Cries in Sharvard. Those asteroids, they tickled! Opponent Alt F4ing right now, going on to the Blizzard forums. Why did they buff the Rogue Starships? They're so OP now. This guy got Mega Wind Fury from his Death Rattle on his discovered card. Just pure RNG victory. Which, to be fair, it was. Although, again, to be fair, I think I was just going to outlive him anyway. I may have been wrong. Maybe his entire deck was bouncing cards.
Jaina,
You asked for it.
raise the anchors and hoist the sails.
We're not going to keep Crystal Welder. I guess we keep the rest. I think Firestone agreed with me to some degree. Okay. I don't hate this. Now, I'm going to assume this is Fire Elemental Mage, as Big Spell Mage has been really hit hard. It is. I'm toying with coining the Kaja'mite out. I think I will.
My shiny!
What am I doing? You know what? More value, please. Give me value. Not really what I was looking for, is what I'll say about that. But you know what? Interrupt the elemental... Actually, it doesn't matter as much anymore. The elemental chain gets interrupted. I'll take the trade. Got a starship piece going. My Twitch having a big sad time as well. My preview window is just crashed, but my stream says it's still on. And it says it's been on the entire time. Alright, Velarok is ready for action. Wow. No. I don't want you to have that. Please and thank you. Change of plans. Get serpented. Ooh, a little frog. Never hurt anyone either. Elemental Mage, it's turn 5, and you've done 1 damage to me.
Are you not entertained?
To be fair, they might be trying to set up an OTK, but I'm just going to choose to ignore that and be smarmy about it for a while. Honestly, I'm not going to get many chances to play this. They've had such a slow start. I love it. I love it. It's not going to my face. Fantastic news.
Are you not entertained?
Okay, what is the ultimate form of despair for that deck? It's probably Specimen Claw, actually. That's pretty annoying for them. That's about as big as that deck gets as well. Three, 6, 9. If you make me overdraw, I'm not super upset about it.
My hand is too full.
I've drawn what I needed to draw.
Pressure builds. Magma rises.
My hand is already packed.
Don't need that card. What are you right now? You're basically nothing. Velarok.
Let the Badlands burn.
Find me an answer.
Towards the sands.
Incredible.
Now that was...
I'd be a little bit salinated, not gonna lie. It basically couldn't have given me a better option. I mean, Consecration would have been better. I said, well, Consecration would have been okay as well.
I am the flaming.
Okay, so I have to worry about the other surges still.
I see you.
Feels good. Do I want to trade this? No, I don't want to trade it into the 2-1. We'll trade you into the 2-1. Wow, that works with barrel roll. Okay. Velarok, you've done your job.
Towards the sands.
I'm content with it. Linessa, you say? Linessa is funny, but it's not necessary.
Time is almost up.
And then draw last.
You win.
Meta breaker? Question mark. Okay, this opponent I'm going to assume is having fun. I'm going to assume this is Among Us.
Raise the anchors and hoist the sail.
We don't want Ceaseless in hand. I probably don't want barrel roll, but it's... I think if I had one of my Starship pieces, I would probably have gone for it.
One dose solves any problem.
Alright, Demon Hunter. Show me what you're about. Interesting. You swung. Implies you're not thrilled with your situation. I'll take Spire. I don't really know what I was hoping for there. It's fine. It's value. I kind of wanted a fast answer, something with Rush, for example, or the Spell Burst one. I'm now just playing behind curve every single turn. Actually... You know what? My opponent had an issue dealing with that. It's just, do I trade the Snake Oil right now? I think I don't, because the Snake Oil is going to be good on 5 with a Dubious Purchase. It's my trigger right now. So I'll hold on to it. And next turn I can Arkonite, and maybe we can Scrounging instead and pray for the 2-drop Starship pieces. And by prayer, actually, do I want those 2-drops? I don't think I do. Oh, it isn't what I thought it was. I know what deck that is. It's the... Fuck. It's the, I forgot what she's called. It's a fatigue deck. She's gonna self-fatigue. Alright. Turns out playing behind on tempo is not the winner's choice. So, let's start playing faster. Or as fast as I possibly can with this deck.
They will never catch me.
We want options that push damage. I actually would like Elusive as well. Somewhat bizarrely. Because red card's existence.
I see.
Wow. That's incredible.
This ship would fall apart without me.
Ooh, combo wombo. Yes, the Biopod. Who would have thought when I started queuing with Rogue that I'm going to be playing Stereo Totem Biopod combo? Aww. They're like, enough of those shenanigans.
Drown in the depths.
You're putting pressure on.
Witness true arcane magic. How enigmatic.
That might be as big as a minion gets in that deck, so I think we Dubious it. Draw last. That deck does like umpteen million damage, by the way. There's no way I can armor out of it.
If 3 rights make a left.
Starship cards in Demon Hunter, question mark? The Starship is going to be annoying to deal with, Demon Hunter. Wow, infiltrates in the deck. I didn't even consider to play around that. Is my opponent dead? One off lethal, I think. Oh, now 2 off lethal. I had lethal, I missed it. No, I didn't. I was one off lethal. If I had one more mana and could have played barrel roll with this, I could have done it. I guess I missed a chance of lethal, because if I quick picked the face and drew prep, then I had lethal. But you can't red card these guys. Because of elusive. They probably run Ceaseless Expanse in that deck, but mine's not only at 17, so I'm going to assume theirs at 17.
I see.
Although they are... No, we go at the same rate, right? So it's fine.
Ship.
What a genius play to put elusive on those things. Also, he denies them lifesteal. I don't think they had any left in the deck. In the case of them having lifesteal or generating it. They could have done it on the Exodar, I suppose, but... I still think it was a good play. A rare good play from me, so I'll call it as I see it.
Versus the Thunder King!
I am the slayer of kings and gods.
Raise the anchors and hoist the sails!
Shaman decks are pretty swarmy normally. I don't think we're any Dubious Purchase per se. I'm actually not that upset about this. Stick-ups aren't really what I was after, but quick pick hopefully will find me something.
One dose solves any problem.
This ship would fall apart without me.
Asteroids respect the elusive, right? They changed how that interaction works. Well, not specifically that, but elusive is respected by random cards now. Wow. Disgusting opening. It's Nostalgia Shaman.
Drown in the depths!
Job done.
I raise, you fold.
Maybe the best opening that deck can have. Draw last, genius. I'd rather not thrust into a stick up. We could play barrel roll if this dies, but it might not die. Wow. Okay, this is huge. Good! Good little Felfire Thruster. You hit the right target.
You are but a blip in space-time.
Any spells? You have a coin, so yeah, I was gonna say you're probably gonna spell burst this.
Gravitational wave.
Not the taunt totem. Okay. Stick him up. 3/3 double trade. Yeah. Do I care about the 3/6 actually? I probably should do because I'm, you know, a rogue, but I have some unreasonable confidence right now.
Witness true arcane
My
magic.
confidence is draining.
How enigmatic.
Yeah, Oracle. It's a Magma. Okay. I should have traded the other way to not favor my board. In my defense, going wide isn't a bad idea because the asteroids, you know, they're kind of diffused by going wide. Okay, we kind of need the lifesteal. Nice, Divine Shield. Oh my god, Dimensional Core is so good. It's eating up my asteroids. Oh, their asteroids. How many cards from other classes have I played so far? There's not many, but one is Lifesteal and one is 2/3/3 rushes. Tess and Bounce Tess a few times might be my win con.
Everything is a melting point.
Right, trade the... Ooh, hang on a minute. I generate... Tess is going to generate two minions, right? No, 3 minions. So playing Tess is fine, as the board state is right now. Just to make sure.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
I think I deal with this. It's a horrible trade, but spell damage, a bit nasty. What are we at now? 5/10.
You fold.
Okay. So Tess will give me 2/3/3 rushes. I mean, we have to just Tess again, right?
You have no idea.
I'm
what
afraid
I'm
this card is on Snake Oil, which it is, so we've got lucky there. I should have traded one first. Fine. Hold on. We just need to draw the Exodar. And we get a big spaceship and a lot of armor.
Witness true arcane
Please
magic.
stop.
How
Man, I should have changed the
enigmatic.
Malted Magma. I think had it not changed, I would have died this game already.
This storm is in me.
Order.
You have no idea.
There's not all I can do about this. I've lost Dubious Purchase this time, sadly. Hold. Hold the line. Might as well hold the weapon charge here as well. Unironically, drawing the Exodar, I think, just wins me the game. But I need the armor, really.
The Grim Totem has had enough of your noise.
Unironically, that's extremely useful if I live. The big if.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
Drown in the depths.
All in them. I'll go for lethal next turn.
This storm is in me.
Impressed by my
Wow, 20 damage to a minion isn't going to kill it. That's funny.
fury of the sky.
A spell. A little spell.
Shiny, my shiny.
Cries. No, I think we play as many minions on the board as we can to try and defuse the asteroids. Imagine if that was in the Starship, the game would be over.
Almost drown in the depths.
Don't just all go face. If they have draw, I actually could lose here. There's still 2 eruptions in the deck.
Victory is yours this time.
Oh, wasn't even close. All right. Give me an opponent that is actually going to be challenging game, please. I've had enough of winning now. Show me a new challenger. All these old decks, they don't work anymore. They've been nerfed. Show me a hot new deck. Warlock, perfect. No one was playing Warlock before. They could beat me. If this is Sargeras, we could be in trouble.
Raise the anchors and hoist the sails.
I might actually hold Dubious Purchase here. On the off chance this is handlock, I need some way to deal with the ginormous guys. And Dubious Purchase is the best way to deal with it. I also got a bit screwed by draw last time. So there's definitely stuff to do with this deck. And for example, I don't think Dimensional Core has really done anything. It's been nice. It's been nice having you, but... definitely better. I definitely could see a world where you just run one of it, though. Alright, it's handlock. If it's handlock, I need to do something disgusting in terms of value. So we'll take the Soulbound Spire. I'm playing against someone that might actually be able to deal with my Starship. Wow. They're not for having cards in their deck. What a chill opening it's been so far.
Shiny, my shiny.
No, do not want in small end. Well, I guess it's like a barrel of monkeys. I think I'll blow the... the coin's pretty useful for Dubious. I'll live in the moment. I'm slightly perturbed right now. I think I might have fucked up. There's a lot of cheap spells in my deck still. We might just top deck one of them. Okay, table flip actually isn't the worst outcome there. That's kind of worthless, so thanks. If only I could put some Librams in my Rogue deck. Would I put Librams in my Rogue deck? Possibly. Actually, no, I wouldn't, because we have the Rogue Tourist, right? I was gonna say, this is really good with Tess. To give me draw on Tess. I didn't expect to draw a Tess with it, but... pretty nice option. And now I've jumped to 6, so Barrel of Monkeys can be used for the purchase. Very slow start from this Warlock. I know it's a control deck, but... they've not even played a big boy yet. Oh, by the way, Starships are a really good answer to Domino Effect. That card's going to get somewhat nerfed because of the existence of, effectively, Starships. Just put the Starship in the middle every time and the Domino Effect gets interrupted by the Starship. It's pretty obnoxious. I sleep. Wait. 3, that's fine. Wow, okay, it's Wheel of Death. I sort of expected it. They lost Sogarius. Can I just kill this? I can. It's not a very comfortable kill, though.
This ship would fall apart without me.
Okay, I can't do anything about it.
Drown in the depths. Our time is almost up.
I've not positioned around Domino Effect very well here, by the way. You may have noticed I put them all on the right side. Like a dummy. What are you right now? 9-8.
Every creature faces a choice. Serve another.
That's irrelevant. Kind of why I didn't put Wheel of Death with Kaja'mite. Sure, it stops you fatiguing, but it doesn't really create a win condition, right? It's just an irrelevance. It just sort of exists.
Let the Badlands burn. Scorch the sands.
If only my opponent had a deck. It's semi-irrelevant regardless, but kind of maddening.
Another soul. The soul.
Okay. Draw last, I suppose. Nearly ordered it. I guess I did. I missed 1 damage because of the Velarok attack. None of those help me at all. What turn are we on? I've not been paying attention to the wheel. I mean, I just have to launch it, right?
Almost up.
Okay, I thought we were close. So at the very least, out of this, I didn't play around MCT. I deserve to lose. Out of this will be a guy at the very least. So Ceaseless is going to kill the board.
And I will bring destruction. Action. Pact. Perfection. Action. Pact. Perfection. I have seen creation, and I will
You
bring
have no idea
destruction.
what I'm capable of.
Shadow stepping doesn't help me here.
Drown in the depths.
They almost certainly have twisting, though. Right? One of your 3 cards is twisting or the demon version. Wait. You're a demon. You're not. Are you out of stuff?
Let the echoes of doom resound across
Phantom
this wretched world.
was in the deck.
Time has come. I will.
Again, wasn't even close. I definitely didn't think I'd certainly lost the game. What were the other 2 cards then? I guess it was early game removal for aggro decks. And they just couldn't deal with my ginormous board. Give me one more game, then we'll switch things up. A lot's on the line here. I could put in the title of the video 100% win rate Starship Rogue deck and get those clicks. Before people realize it's, you know, it's at plat 6 and I've played against some slightly questionable opponents, I think. Or I say questionable. I guess on the flip side of me, you know, saying all these people not playing the new stuff, like the newly buffed stuff, I guess it's worth checking the stuff that has also been nerfed to see if it's actually still viable. Alright, I'm gonna guess this is Libram Paladin. Considering they have... This is Urel, right, on the portrait? It at least looks like Urel. No offense, Draenei, but big armor person with purplish skin and horns, it's Urel for me. Right, this is definitely my worst opening. I don't really have a play for at least 4. That makes me think it's not what I think it is. That makes me think that it's Pipsy. Oh, it's hand buff. I'm dumb. I always forget Muscletron exists. I always think it's Tears, but it's the bot. Okay. That's a small issue for me. I need to play a little bit faster. By the way, I've made this play rather than playing the 2 because I wouldn't generate Starship piece I could play on that turn. I'm trying to play back onto curve again. We might have lost already, though. We've played super slow for an opening.
Accidents, they happen, you know? Reporting for duty.
This ship would fall apart without me.
That's really not the one I was looking for.
Shiny, my shiny!
Drown in the depths.
Starlight Reactor does basically nothing. It's like the one bad, or the one really bad Starship piece. I think we play Gravitational Displacer. And at the very least it sets up double Arkonite Defense Crystal. Because that deck normally can't get around taunts easily. Plus I'll get 8 armor from the exchange. Wow. Is that normally in the hand buff deck? Or is that a tech card? I'm a little bit concerned with the health that I'm at right now.
This ship would fall apart without me.
Almost certainly next time I'm going to launch the Starship, because this is about the range where I'm going to get lethal from hand. I'm probably already at it if I've got like the worst case scenario, especially with 2 coins. Deputization Aura is in this deck as well. What? Hand buff Paladin is running a spell? I'm still pretty perturbed by everything that's going on. I don't think they can deal with this. That's my hot take. I put up a wall. At the very worst, it's going to push out 10 damage if it dies. They've been buffing stuff in hand. They're going to have to play the buffed stuff to kill. Like, I only played it. Oh my god, Debelia. I didn't play that much hand buff Paladin, but I feel like this is like their general nightmare.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Well, ironically, I'm fine with this exchange. Okay, you're worthless, probably. Unless...
My shiny!
Aw.
Come in here!
Alright, that's gonna get the old silence treatment. Why are you normally? I thought you were a 3-2. I just realized my test is going to be really weird. Like, my test is going to cast so many corpuscles, it's probably going to die. Interesting. So it's Excavate, Hand Buff, Paladin. That can't be that good. Surely. I don't think I need Misfire for this scenario.
Don't you know who I am?
Drown in the depths! Drown in the depths!
I'll pop the Divine Shield. It shouldn't matter too much, but they can trade the 1-1 into the 4-3 with the 2-2 and keep the 1-1 up if I don't trade it.
Reporting for duty.
The thing is, if the Excavate package, they can't be running Magatha, because there's too many spells in that deck. I think I've got you. Unbelievably funny, by the way. The only question here, I think, is to barrel roll this. It was, what do I do with the spell? Do I play a Dimensional Core and Shadowstep it?
You've heard of me!
I'm actually not sure that was a smart play either now that I think about it. We should be fine. As long as I draw something and play with Dubious Purchase, I can always combo it. Anyway, the Starship will now have Spell Burst gain 6 armor. Which, against this Paladin deck, surely it's all I want is to gain armor. Taking out the 5-4. There's one card that's been Giga buffed right now, and it's kind of making me not want to
Reporting for duty.
use my Dubious Purchase just to draw.
You've heard of me!
Drown in the depths!
Zilliax. Borobuster, okay. One more Excavate and they get to buff everything by +3/+3, right? That's the treasure.
Reporting for duty.
This is pretty sad.
Drown in the depths!
And only getting sadder. I guess I just let them make the trades. Or I just test them and see what happens. You know what? We have another Dubious Purchase in the deck. I'll just find it.
You've heard of me!
My time is almost up.
Candle mudslide.
Right, that's the final piece of the puzzle.
heard of me!
Uh, 5, 10, 14, 25. So I don't quite have lethal.
Drown in the depths!
But I can certainly threaten something. Alternatively, I can just chill.
You've heard of me!
Alright, Paladin, what is your comeback card? Is it the card that costs 0 on the very left side of your hand? You've had it the entire game. Is that lifesteal? It was Leroy. I knew it. Ah! 21 life! You don't even Divine Shield as well.
I do say, what is this dreadful place?
No, they're just gonna make me very sad.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
You're just gonna kill me, aren't you, with corpsicles? That's incredible. Wait. I can't do anything now. I have no run.
Time is almost up.
Cries.
Drown in the depths!
I missed.
I will do my best to save him, my lord.
Zoe Martin, thank you for the follow. What a sad time. I was so close. Of course it was Leroy from the opening hand. I should have just launched the Starship. Although I don't think that saved me either, right? It wasn't big enough yet to deal with the I need to just let it trade into 2 of them, but I don't think it was big enough yet. Still, not quite 100% win rate in the title. Maybe I'll just put it not quite. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, comment, subscribe? Everything helps me out. I'll see you next time. Bye.